All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for checking this out. I'm gonna play a little bit of some online head-to-head here on Madden NFL 15 for the Xbox One. Let me there we go. Check out, make sure my stream's up and going. So I don't play a ton of online head-to-head. I just let's say I'm 30 and 25, so not kind of middle of the pack, I suppose. I'm a little over 500, so that's good. So we're if anyone ends up popping into the chat, and if you want to try and get in on a game, we can try and do that. I don't know how many games I'm gonna actually have a time to play, so I know I can get at least one in. Just gonna depend on how long the games take. So let's get right into the first one here. Try and quick match here. I usually pick a team at random, but I have actually, this shows you how nerdy I am. I have a spreadsheet going that shows how many times I've been each team and my win-loss percentage. I know the game tracks it to a degree, but any disconnects or whatever, you can get a win or a loss for, and I don't usually count them on my spreadsheet unless it's like a clear win or a clear loss. So we'll do the Packers here. So I don't have a go-to team that I like to play as. Anybody who has known me for any length of time knows that I'm a big proponent of random selecting on just about anything, so. So while I've got this going, loading up, if you're a Madden player and you enjoy the Connected franchise, we have one for the Xbox One and one for the PlayStation 4 that you would be welcome to join. Head on over to iongamecorner.com. On the right-hand side of the page, you'll see the link to the Madden 15 page. It'll give you all the info and the rules and the teams that are taken for both leagues. And if you're interested in joining the Xbox One League, you want to contact me. My gamer tag on Xbox Live is Arethius. You can also reach me via Twitter at iongamecorner or via email iongamecorner@gmail.com. For the PlayStation 4 League, if you'd like to join that one, you want to contact Nick, and you can reach him on PlayStation Network. His handle there is Kagone, Kagone. You can also reach him via Twitter at NickOliveira87.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game, but I know
I do also stream, broadcast all of my Xbox One League games. So if you're interested, you follow me either on Twitter at IronGameCorner or on Twitch. It's just IronGameCorner on Twitch, and you'll be notified when I go live.
Imposing their will early on the defense with a solid effort on the ground.
And we talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL.
Ooh.
It's still about who can out-hit the other one, and right now the offense.
Pick six of the making if we hung on to it.
Nice run.
For the offensive unit, a wide receiver who starred for so many years in Carolina. Here is Steve Smith.
He is just so tough and willing to fight for the football. When you talk about Steve Smith, he's going to bring an attitude to the offensive side. Well, we got the mojo flowing today, don't we? You start out the game, it's early, you pick up a couple first downs, and you think you can't.
It's always interesting the first few times, first like drive or two that you end up against someone here in an online game, because depending on the person, most people, they kind of have, you know, a few real strong bread and butter plays that they like to rely on. So the first drive is kind of, I always feel on defense, is just kind of a feeling out process, see what your opponent likes to do, and then from there you can kind of really start to formulate your defensive strategy.
The offense needs 9 here on 3rd down after that incompletion. 3rd and 9 is the call. Flacco's going to take the snap from the shotgun. intercepted.
Nice. There we go. AJ Hawk.
That brings the play to an end.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about
A lot of times, if you can avoid giving up the big play, you'll end up forcing your opponent to make a mistake eventually.
First down on the way. The Packers this time will go with 2 tight ends. To the outside, Lacy picks up 8 here.
Nice little carry there for Lacy. I was a little leery on that stretch play because it was in the nickel. You saw that corner on that side. Just gotta hope that one of the offensive linemen can get to him, so it wasn't going to be like a true stretch play.
The Packers come out in a 2 tight end set. The Packers have it at the 44. Outside now on the toss.
Originally that play was set to go to the right, offensive right side, but it was overloaded on that side, so only needed a couple yards, so just quick audible over to the other way. Alright, so it looks like he's in the zone here, so I'm actually going to audible into a pass.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. First down at the 49.
Oh, that was almost bad. I should have gone to Nelson on the outside there.
Jarred it loose. As we take a look at the offense, Eddie Lacy.
I would have liked to have had Nelson kind of on a... Maybe I should have audibled him into some kind of a slant or something going over the middle. You basically would have just had to wait for him to get past the middle linebacker there. That's actually what I'm going to do here.
Second down and 10.
Oh, yeah, that whole side of the field was open. I saw the safety, the strong safety there, really creeping up for it looked like it was going to be a blitz.
But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. And Rodgers will hand it off and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Take 4 there.
Now the defensive unit. Check out a cornerback. Former third.
Just figure if you can average 4 yards a carry, you're doing pretty good for yourself, because I mean, you're looking at, if you can run the ball 3 times, averaging 4 yards a carry, you can do the math there. Gives you a first down. Oh, I needed to get inside there.
All day long, and we'll do some other stuff to help our defense. That's how good he is.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up.
All right, so I'm actually going to audible Cobb here. Send him on a slant. I want some pressure in the middle of the field. I want him to have a chance at getting past the first down. Oh, needed to go hot there. Well, they're suggesting a field goal here, so let's see. 55 is a little bit of a... Got a little wind here, but not much. I think I might have it here.
Puts it through the uprights.
Nice.
Plenty of leg on that one. You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
Gets out past
good return.
And brought down at the 24.
Didn't bring it out worth it.
First down coming up.
So I really didn't pick up much of anything in that first drive as far as tendencies or anything. Again, this is the first time I've seen an empty backfield for him, so.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Smith's a receiver in the slot. The Ravens on offense.
The first time I think I've seen him line up in a base kind of formation with 2 running backs, but he's not going to do it now.
And here we have 2nd down. Offense lines up here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Pitta's met after a gain of 13.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. First down at the 44. And that gains one.
Good stop there
I know
on
it's
the run.
not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
This will be second down.
See if we can send a little bit of pressure here.
The Ravens are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. That gains a few. After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
Not sure if this blitzing corner is going to get there. But
Up here. Flacco from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. The Ravens get a first
running
down.
back. I was expecting something to hit it there. But it's good. I've noticed this guy doesn't seem to have really too many similar tendencies.
Flacco keeps it.
Oh, wow. Dropped it right into that little
All the quarterbacks
hole in the zone.
NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up for a gain of about 5.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense.
Don't think I've seen him do any running plays yet that are not, you know, inside runs.
Flacco's lined up. 2 tight ends set. 2nd and 6. Throws to the right. And Dennis Pitta was touchdown Baltimore.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big
I'll have to
lift
keep
the
my eye on
defense.
that
They gotta get
because
excited
a couple
and
times
go
I've
out
seen him
there
go
and
to
hold
Pitta.
that
So
lead.
It's good.
I know a lot of people really like to favor the tight ends. You get a lot of favorable matchups depending on who your tight end is. I mean, if you have a good enough tight end, whether it's a safety or a linebacker covering.
Harris going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20.
So let's see how he lines up now. They're not in a base formation.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Gets the handle here. Taken down at the
So line there for
27.
Lacey.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Quarles, a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Throws the pass. Gets about 4 yards that time.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains.
So that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning here.
Time, Jim. It also gives them a chance.
So we're going to pick up the tempo a little bit, but
Halftime, 2 minutes away. First down here
really not
after
pick
the
up the
completion.
action, but that's fine.
The Packers now move the chains.
Rodgers' job is
So we're not going to go no huddle quite yet.
He do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
Still a lot of time. We're near midfield, 3 timeouts. So the idea here is if we can score,
They're back at the line
not
after
leave
that catch
really
for a
any
first down.
time
The defense
him to
comes
do
out of the
anything
nickel.
on the other side.
Rodgers from the shotgun. Out to the left.
Oh, bad pass. Thought I had it outside.
Into the open.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
terrible.
touchdown.
Well, I really have no complaints. Sometimes you're going to throw interceptions, but my complaint is the offense.
Now it makes it kind of imperative that I need to put up some more points here before the half.
And they return it all the way for
That's
a
pretty
touchdown.
bad.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
Can't really give away free points like that.
Harris is running this one out. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Packers now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Adams going to get set in the slot for this snap. From the gun, Rodgers.
Where are you throwing?
To complete that one.
I don't know where that was supposed to be going.
Secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Second down following that incompletion. Lacey lines up in the backfield. They'll go shotgun here. Looking across the middle. Hill's going to make the tackle.
Good job by the quarterback that time.
Dodged the bullet there. Rodgers was about to get decked.
He threw it short to the open receiver, and we've seen it so many times. Throw it to the guy is open and see if the defense can make the tackle.
Getting set as fast as they can. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
Nice.
Going to get him now. The 10.
Caught him going for the pick.
What a long arching throw by the quarterback. So beautiful. See it spiraling in the air and right on the target for the touchdown.
The point after try.
A very small window to fit that in there.
Packers now ready to kick the football down the field.
Bad thing is that there's still 50 seconds and he's got all 3 of his timeouts, so
Jones is going to
we're
run
gonna have
this
to
one out.
play some defense to keep him putting up some more points here for the half.
And brought down at the 23.
So I'm gonna go into a dime.
Ravens now will start their drive.
I'm not concerned about the run right now.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
You can run all you want.
And that's a gain of maybe 5.
What that run does,
He seems almost content to go into the half like this.
So a good, positive run.
That's interesting.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Second down and 5. He'll throw it over the middle. Has his man. The Ravens
Now he's gonna call
call the
timeout. Really weird.
Their first. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They've come out in the dime package. They're setting up screen. Catch made.
Oh, guys got run over. Come on. Are you serious? That's awful.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Screen pass going for like a 70-yard touchdown or whatever it was.
And even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue.
It's garbage.
And they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
Extra point was good. The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
Wasn't even like I blitzed there. I don't know why I had nobody there defending.
And he takes the knee. Rodgers will now bring his offense onto the field and start this next.
So I'm going to try something here. 3 timeouts, 19 seconds, so let's see what defense he comes out in here.
Comes out in the dime. First down at the 20. Looking long. Nearly had the interception.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong
Thought
plays.
Cobb had a couple steps there.
He's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Let's see where this safety
Second
goes.
and 10. Pulls it in. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle, usually it's wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Aaron Rodgers way down the field.
That's all right. As long as he doesn't return this for a touchdown.
And that wraps up the first half here at the home of the Cheeseheads.
You take a shot.
Quick break, halftime, and return shortly for the start of the third quarter. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
All right. So 2 scores down, but we don't need to panic yet.
The Packers will begin their drive.
Guys been playing a good game. We got that pick 6, which really kind of hurt, but
it's a 2 tight end formation. The Packers snap it at the 26. Scrimmage down and 10.
that's not the button I want to push there. I was thinking throw hey, it's just a guys stream is on, so garbage down my
that'll be getting forward running play. Browns in the slot. Black take it. The pass.
ooh.
Looking under.
Lots of ways. You could say of a move, throw a field.
Flacco will from the center. 3rd and 4. Flacco's got it on the play action.
Nice.
This defense. There and get on in the net. Get down and bring it down. They got back of the down. Rodgers from the shot.
Nice.
Thinking about making plays and picking up first downs.
Let's see what they do on first down. Stewart's there to make the tackle.
We saw another and just marching down the field.
First
I
down here.
apologize for the quality. I don't know what's going on here.
Here's the first snap after the big play. From the gun, Rodgers.
Oh, come on, Quarles.
To find the mark.
The blitz, you got to be hot there.
Second down after the incompletion.
I think hopefully the quality is cleared up a bit.
Split backfield here. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Nice.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
The Packers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. They run the counter play.
Wow. Caught a break there. I'll take it. All right, what do we got for a score here? Yeah, we'll go for 2 here.
They're chipping away at this lead, keeping the pressure on their opponents.
Bring it to a 3-point game. Should be big down the stretch. Nice. Got lucky there. It's a pretty errant throw there by Rodgers.
They're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Yep. Nice job that time.
So look at the defense here.
They come to the
Field goal is
scrimmage.
okay. Touchdown, not so much.
Going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 6. He'll keep it on the play fake.
Oh, I knew exactly who he was throwing to there, and maybe I should have audibled into his zone.
They give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. The give and a gain of 4.
Oh, nice. Got off that block quickly.
When you run the football like this,
it could have been a lot worse.
Over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first. The Ravens.
Big fourth quarter coming here.
And has the football as we begin the fourth quarter. That's the second down. Final quarter underway now with this snap.
Oh, there we go. Nice breakup.
But then lost it on the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's
See what he does here.
and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
The spotlight Pitta because it seems to be his go-to guy.
Smith's lined up now as a slot receiver. Offense lines up here. 3rd and 6.
Oh, come on. Exactly who we were throwing to again.
Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains. They're back at the line.
Guessing probably going to see a run here.
Browns lined up in the slot.
Oh, never mind. There's nobody in the backfield.
From the gun, Flacco.
Oh,
Able to swat the
it'd been nice if Hawk
away.
could have got another one there.
Good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time.
No,
All
yeah, I
he
mean,
did was watch the eyes of the
conventional wisdom at
quarterback,
this point would
reacted,
be that you would
and
try and
put
at
him in
least
good
take a
position, and he knocks the
little bit
ball
more
down.
time off the
Now
clock,
they'll
but
try over again on 2nd down. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Offense lines up here. Looking across the middle.
oh, what is that? Where were you going?
Good job getting the first down by the offense. And look at the defensive players on the sideline cheering
Yeah,
their
this is bad news because
teammates
he's
on.
about to go
Keep
in
us
for
on
a
the
score here.
sideline a little longer. That's what they're hoping for.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Runs it across. Touchdown.
So we're down 2 scores here.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's 1st and goal.
With under 5 minutes to go, so we're going to have to basically no huddle and see if we can get the ball down the field quickly. Still got all 3 timeouts, so really it's going to depend on how quick we can get downfield. It's a touchdown and a field goal, so we don't need to go the complete length of the field on this drive, but I mean, really would like to get the touchdown first if you can. Transfer return here. The other thing is that, you know, obviously you can see the wind is not at my back right now, so.
The Packers come onto the field for their next series. The Ravens defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
So you're probably going to see a lot of zone here.
First down at the 20. Has Nelson. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. 2nd and 2. He's got the catch. Darryl Smith brings him down.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Rodgers from the shotgun. Catch.
It can be a little risky at times calling a verticals play when you're in a no huddle.
Cover 4 defensive backs playing back against the deep passes. They know they're going to look for underneath or crossing routes. That time, a good throw.
Oh, come on, you got to throw it, dude.
The receiver going across the field. Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do.
Because it takes too long for you guys to get back to the line of scrimmage on a play like this.
From the gun, he'll throw it over the middle. Adams
nice.
has got the catch and the first. First down here after the completion. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. Secures it with 2 hands. Elam makes the tackle. It's now 2nd down. Wide receivers are bunched up. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Didn't see that guy until it was almost too late. Right, what are we looking at? 3rd down here. Take a second to kind of reset things here.
They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
The offense heads to the line.
Basically, we've got 3 points here, so we got to be careful not to give that away.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. The Packers take it from the 23. Here's Boykin.
Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7, but the defense, can you stop them and just give up the
other problem that you run into when you start running the no huddle a lot is you really gash your guys. So
nickel formation here for the defense. From the gun, Rodgers. Here's Boykin. Boykin takes the hit and is brought down.
The Packers offensive coordinator does a good job at that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion.
Nice.
Touchdown. This game is tight.
Good job by the offensive coordinator.
So the good thing about that drive was we got the 7, so we don't need to go for the onside kick here because we still got 2:59 and all 3 timeouts, but it's going to take the defense to stop them quickly.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
There's a couple of first downs, and this one's going to be over.
Jones will test the coverage. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the 4th, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
Nice. Got him out of bounds. Knew exactly what he was doing there. He was going to Pitta on the play action, so was able to take that away.
That's 2nd down coming up. Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out. Throws the pass.
There we go. Nice.
Is in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
This is a big play right here.
Some of these linebackers in the NFL, they got such good size. You try to throw over them, What happens, these big guys will knock it down.
It's third down coming up. Offense lines up here. Timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
I'm actually going to change up. I'm going to go into the dime here.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Browns,
this is a definite passing situation here, so.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. 3rd and 8. Keeps it here.
Oh,
Gets it over to Torrey Smith and Richardson's there to
that's
take him
tough right
down.
there.
Well, here we are in the second
Really
half
needed
of
to
a
stop.
tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did.
We'll
that
see what he
time.
does, because he
Picked up the
really
first
should
down and
be.
just keep
I mean,
marching
he
from
could
here.
let this go down to the 2-minute warning.
First down at the 37
gonna run
to
it.
the ground. And that's Raji in on the stop.
I mean, I can't afford to give up a first down here, so
One of its timeouts right here.
try and clamp down. 5 yards of run is not going to cut it.
Second down coming up.
Spotlight Pitta, because I have a feeling that's where he's going to go if he happens to pass it.
Double tight end formation. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Keeps it here. Now on the move.
Nice.
No one was open.
I mean, he's
Flacco
really
takes
given
it
me
outside
every
the
chance
pocket
here.
that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
On the way, third down. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Flacco from the shotgun.
Nice! Oh, you got to be kidding me.
The 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Wow.
Well, you're behind in the game. You're figuring how are we going to get this
Unbelievable.
done to get ahead. And look what happens. Your defense gets the turnover, takes it back for a touchdown.
I knew exactly the receiver he was going to try and throw to.
The team on to the victory. I don't know what can.
His go-to guy in that formation was Marlon Brown, and he went to him.
Jones is going to test the coverage here.
Let's bring him down, please.
The 20,
There's still plenty of time, so we got to play some defense. But that was, I mean, now the advantage is on my side here.
First down.
Let's see how he comes out here.
Come up with here. Joe
Favor
Flacco will
Pitta.
take it right from the center. First and 10.
Can run.
Handoff made. They'll mark him at the 34.
The Ravens just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice
Wow,
job
he's still
that time
running.
by the offense.
And they knock him down just a yard away from the first. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. They hand it off to him again. Now they take the football.
This is interesting. This is an interesting strategy here. I think I don't know if he's lulling me into not covering the pass or something, but wow, he's getting some yards. We got to start slowing this down here.
The Ravens look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here. 2nd and 4. Another carry.
Oh, he broke a tackle. Come on.
Beyond the markers. It's a first down. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Trailing. They'll go hurry up rather than call a timeout. Takes it again.
There we go.
Taken down at the 21. The Ravens use another timeout here, and they have one left.
It's not the way I wanted that drive to start.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Pierce is going to secure the handoff. This is an
Wow, he's gone this entire drive just running the ball. That's ballsy. Give him that.
Coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a
This is either going to Pitt or Brown. Spot leader. Oh, he's going to hand it off again. Jesus.
I think he'll catch him by surprise.
Well, the defense was trying to come up with the big stop there, but the offense is able to keep the chains moving.
Well, there's just no panic in the offense.
Come on, stop him. Oh, my God, he's going to go right in.
They kept their heads about him, and they just calmly executed that third down play.
The Ravens signal for the timeout, and they
Wow,
have
unbelievable.
none remaining.
This is, like, just ridiculous. I can't believe I let someone go right down the field like this. All pretty much all on the ground.
Huge play coming up down near the goal line.
Wow. I mean, hats off to him.
That was really a good
It was
job
just
by the
unbelievable.
quarterback that time, just executing the drive and not taking any chances, and they just
He deserves this win.
systematically march down the field and get the go-ahead touchdown.
See what he does here. He can basically kick it out of the back of the end zone and make me start at the 20.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's
Got 2 timeouts.
And no return.
All right, here we go.
The Packers offense ready now to see what it can do. Aaron Rodgers backed off the line, shotgun formation. First down at the 20. The reception, easy, wide open. The Packers.
Well, we got a chance at the end zone at least here.
Over what should be coming up, the final play of the game. One final snap coming up. Let's see what they can do here.
He's playing it smart with the 3 deep safeties. He's got to be in the prevent here. I have to send Adams deep too.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Down the field. And he's intercepted.
Good game.
He will not score, and we have a final.
It was a nail-biter. It wasn't pretty, but it goes down as a victory.
It's even sweeter when you win a close game in the league because you know how hard it is. And to make that one play, that was the
That was a tough one, but
Woo,
it was a good game.
lot of joy in the locker room.
So he's out here. I think I could probably sneak in one more here. I always like to do yes. I enjoyed, unless my opponent was just a real ding dong. Alright, so I just need to update my spreadsheet here. Packers. That's a loss for them. Oops. Lions, Packers. Alright, let's see if we can get one more in here. It'll be the Seahawks, why not? It'd be quick because that's the Seahawks. Titans. Well, it's in his gamer tag, so I suppose it's fitting. So once again, while we're loading, I'll remind you that we do have online connected franchise leagues for both Xbox One and PS4. So if you're interested, head on over to iongamecorner.com. On the right-hand side of the page, there's a link to the Madden 15 page. It'll give you all the info you need on both leagues, teams that are taken, the rules, all that stuff, how to join. So definitely check that out.
For today's game.
Back in your days when you had to take on a team from the AFC, didn't know them all that well. What was it like as we have this little interconference matchup today?
Well, I thought back in those days, Jim, we were about ready to show them what toughness and hard-hitting was. Today it's a little different, but I'll tell you this NFC team,
Any day we want to kick off now. There we go.
Takes it from the 4, and here we go. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
I hope I don't have someone to sleep at the wheel here.
First down, offense readying for the snap. The Seahawks go with 2 tight ends on this play. Toss play here to Lynch. Casey's there that time for the tackle.
Decent little game there for Lynch.
Keep an eye today on Zach Miller.
Yeah, Zach Miller.
Yeah, but I may have fun with this one because
smart, crafty,
I like being able to run the ball. So, and having a power back is something. That, come on, man.
After running it, it's second
This guy
down.
isn't just letting the clock go each time.
Lynch is
Get
lined
really
up in a
annoying
single
really
back
quickly.
formation. Wilson with the give. Lynch is tackled
He changed
down.
players there, so it looks like he's actually playing. I guess I'm changing players there. Could be wrong.
Let's talk about this defensive unit. At cornerback, he is often overlooked. That is Jason McCourty.
Well, nobody in the NFL overlooks Jason McCourty. They know how good he has been at corner. He is just one tough guy, very smart, and he just gets it done.
Turbin takes his spot in the backfield. Wilson's got it. First down.
There's-
When you play zone in
Wilson
the
is
NFL,
wide open.
what you're trying to do is make the quarterback.
You run into a situation where sometimes when people like to play as linebackers that they're supposed to cover guys and they just kind of abandon their assignment. Oh, that's the other thing too is when you get like you'll notice I don't change into the closest defender because I don't trust my tackling ability.
What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
This guy is taking an inordinate amount of time. Inordinate? That's the right word, right?
They're able
No
to
time to
move
pick
the
his plays on
chains
defense
after
here.
that last run. Russell Wilson has it under center. The Seahawks stay on the ground, and that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
Definitely take 7-yard runs on first down.
Second and 3 after that last carry.
We get the blocks here. This could be a good.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Halfway through this first quarter now.
Should have audible when he brought that safety up.
On that tackle.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get
Poor
the
decision by me.
tackle the runner for a
I should have
loss.
audibled into a pass there probably. It's got the safety right up at the line of scrimmage, so would have really
After that run, it's
opened
still
up some
third and
something in
9
the
to
secondary.
go. The Seahawks bring in an extra tight end for this play.
Looking across the middle.
Nice.
15.
Knew I was going to be able to sneak it into Curse there. Again, the situation there where he decided that he was going to play as linebacker, so kind of abandoned that little area there.
Wilson's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Lynch has got it on the handoff. Picks up about 5.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd down and 5.
Lynch brought down after a gain of 6.
Lynch is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he?
This is good. I mean, basically controlled the ball for the entire first quarter.
Lynch is lined up as the single back. Right back
As long as we
to
can
the ground.
punctuate this drive with a touchdown here.
Always a good idea to try to run the football when you get down the red zone, because passing the football can be hard at times when you get close to the end zone. But the defense was ready, and they step up and make the stop for a little gain.
The long drive continues. He has the grab.
Nice. Still going.
This play.
And that is going to be it for the first quarter. So this is a fantastic controlling of the ball here.
To give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call. They throw the pass and complete it for a good solid pickup.
I'm gonna line it for this toss. We'll see how he lines up on defense.
First down here after the completion.
He's bunched in, so
This has been a
look at
long
that.
drive so far.
Interesting. Alright, so now I'm going to... I'll stay with it.
And the second quarter is underway.
Ah, I needed to get outside.
They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on first
Play
down.
action
There's
here.
so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they
Watch the
stopped.
curse.
This long drive continues.
2nd and goal from the 5. Wilson keeps it. Makes
Nice.
the grab. Touchdown.
Tight ends are more valuable when you get close to the goal line because they can use their body and push off and get open that way to score touchdowns. Nice job that time by the tight end.
The Seahawks now lined up for the extra point. He made it.
Now we'll have to see. This is the first time now we're on defense
Ready
here, so
for the kickoff.
And Washington's going to test the coverage this time. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Titans offense now coming out.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
First down at the 21. Sankey's taking the handoff.
good run there.
Sankey's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
First down here after the run.
So a stretch run there.
Here's the handoff.
Ooh, fullback handoff.
Not able to get away from Chancellor.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
2nd and short following the run.
Jake Locker has it under center.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Will go ground.
Another stretch run.
Outside to the right. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Green's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw
Right,
the
so
first
only
down
3
yard
receivers
markers,
here.
and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the
See
first
if
down.
Still runs.
First down at the 43. Locker
pass
still
play.
got it on the play action. Walker's
Much
tackled
there.
down at the 43.
Nothing there.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
And now we'll go back to the base offense.
Second down. Jake Locker has it under center. Sankey's going to take the handoff now. Breaks free.
That's doing good with these stretch runs. May have to start spreading out my linebackers.
That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Force him to go inside, see if he'll do it.
Titans this time will go with 2 tight ends. And the give to Sean Green.
Yeah, he still has a tendency to go outside there. Everything should, I mean, it's still kind of an inside run that he called.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. The Titans load up the backfield for this next play. He'll throw it over the middle. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
Passing offense hasn't done much here, so.
Football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit by the defender.
Spotlight Delaney Walker.
Third down and 10.
Ooh.
Reaches out and grabs it. And that's
Take
a
that.
tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
See what he does here on fourth and one.
Like this in the first half,
Punt.
down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe
Good.
going
Fourth and 13.
Fourth and long, no decision. You got to
Solid call there.
And rely on your defense.
Now where it's 4th and 13, I'm not overly concerned of a fake. It was like less than maybe 7. Should bounce into the end zone. There we go.
That's a touchback.
All right, so now let's see if we can move the ball quickly here. So we've got a minute 55, all 3 timeouts. So
the Seahawks bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
he's still in a base offense, base defense here.
Out of the gun.
Wide open.
Makes the
He
catch
was
in open space.
The guy who was supposed to cover him.
And he's brought down right at the 42.
Not going to no huddle here.
It's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
First down at the 42.
He's the guy who's supposed to be on Lynch.
Makes the catch. And it's McCourty who makes the tackle.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep
This
picking
opens
up
up a
those
little bit
first
of run
downs.
here, but he's still in a base defense.
And Richardson's in the slot. The Seahawks take it from the 23. And Richardson's got it. And a first. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
We start slowing down here.
Offense lines up here. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. He's got the catch.
Nice.
Pollard's there to take him down.
Jim, when you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football
He's going to start calling timeouts. Interesting.
That time by the quarterback, gets the completion,
Make
and
him
they
use
get a
him.
nice solid pickup.
I go in, I go.
Second down now.
Interesting setup here.
Here's the handoff. Power surge for
Nice.
6. Touchdown.
Well, the NFL, no lead is ever safe. So when you got the lead, you push it
A
on
solid
in there,
drive
score
there.
another
So now
touchdown.
36 seconds. He hasn't really shown much ability to pass thus far. So 2 timeouts. We're just going to kick this deep. He does have the wind at his back, so a little bit it looks like. Nice coverage there.
All over him at the 18-yard line.
So we're going to at least be in the dime here. Let's see how he comes out. Actually, I think we're just going to go quarter 3 deep. 32 seconds. Just don't get beat over the top, basically, is how you look at it. Not going to do a
First down
complete
here.
prevent, but
Sankey's in the backfield. Single back set. Setting up screen.
screen.
Can't find space, and this will be a loss of one
there.
on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
It's Sankey in the backfield. Second down and 11.
Ooh.
Connects with Nate Washington. The Titans decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That long gain sets them up here.
Only got
on
one
this play.
timeout left here, so
Looking to go up top again on first down.
incomplete. There we go. And so this is going to really drastically hurt his chances of at least getting into the end zone.
Trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Blockers lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Got all day.
Down the field.
Nice.
That's an
Earl
interception.
Thomas.
That'll stop the play right there.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Let's see how he plays
First
this.
down here.
Yeah, he didn't even wait to see what I picked, so. Although,
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Wilson's got the football after the play fake. Shakes off the hit. Pulls it in. So that's going to
you never
do
know.
it
Sometimes
here
you
for
can
the
catch someone
first half.
napping on that, so.
Seahawks are up here in this one. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. Washington will run this one back. And the tackle's made right around.
All right, so we'll see what happens here.
line.
He's still, I mean, it's a two-score game, so, I mean, he doesn't have to abandon the run. But,
The Titans now
I mean, you
ready to
can't take
take
all day
over
to get
as their
downfield either,
offense
so.
heads onto the field.
Spread my linebackers out.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
See that stretch he's been running.
The Titans snap it up at the 26.
Good job there. Cut it back inside, but it was another stretch play.
35.
Always good to have.
Once
You want and also so many other things.
quality issues.
You're looking for the little things. Momentum on
Hopefully
your
it
side.
up
Get 'em
quickly.
first. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Titans take it from the 38. Locker's going to keep it. Scrambling out of the pocket.
Wow.
Finds his mark. The tackle is made.
Locker selling this play.
Completely
big
lost his
time.
guy
The
there.
defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
They face first down. This play set up by the long gainer. Sankey's going to secure the handoff. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. Coming up, second down. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Gives it to him again.
Oh, come on, bring him down, man.
Right at the 24.
That was a power
Starting to
running
realize
play
that he
that
needs
time
to
by
move
the
quicker,
offense
so.
and picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Sankey's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Jake Rocker has it under center. He's going to get another carry. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Find a way to score. That's always the mantra with every team when they get in the red zone. If you punch it in here, even though you're down by more than 7, it'll give you confidence for the rest of the game.
It's taking an awful long time here to fix his plays.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
It's the first time I've seen him in this formation. This is really interesting to see what he does here.
Screen has his
Ooh.
target. Wagner's in on the tackle.
Anytime you get in the red zone, you want to punch it in there and get 7 points. They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
Second down coming up. Nickel formation for the defense here. Offense lines up here. Locker's going to take it from the gun.
Ooh, come on.
Just got a whole lot more interesting.
How do you let that happen when you're basically running a cover 3?
Wide receivers, I don't blame them. They're out there. They get to catch the football. They get to score touchdowns. They get to do dances.
Throw the ball again.
And you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
I've been able to do whatever I've wanted so far on offense, so.
Takes off from the 5. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Seahawks
Let's see if we can't do that again here.
onto the field.
I can't tell if that's a nickel corner or is.
Russell Wilson has it under center.
Quick drop back. Throws to the right.
Oh.
Hit that time. Knocks the ball free. Boy, that was some.
Hey Nick, yeah, this is this is online head-to-head.
It was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver was expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football. Bad job by the receiver that time.
Lynch is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
Oh, come on, man. You got to throw that quicker than that.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up.
Let's see what happens
and
here.
How about the defender? They must love
Still
this.
stayed in this kind of base
Coming in
defense.
free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
It'll be third down.
Nick, I don't know if you saw earlier. I ended my game that I was playing earlier. I ended up winning it in overtime. Well, now he's in some kind of a
Quarters
dime.
formation here for the defense. Makes the reception. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Yeah, maybe the stream doesn't want Nick. Just you get sacked, and I have to restart the stream. Yeah, stream doesn't want you to see me get sacked. It happens with quality issues. It seems okay now, as far as I can tell. But
first down on the way.
See if that continues.
Offense lines up here. Still got it after the play action. He makes the catch right there to make the stop.
The Titans did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple.
Ooh, 5 wide receivers. This is new.
First down here after the completion. From the gun, Jake Locker ready for the snap. Screen pass to right. Rock for a loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped
tackle
the
there by
offense
Sherman.
that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Pass complete, but did not get them the
That's
first.
going to bring us to the fourth.
The Titans offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets
Let's see
underway.
what happens here. Last time he ran this formation, I think he ran a screen pass to the running back, so it's a handoff. Take that.
Thomas is in on the tackle.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run.
The spotlight Delaney Walker here. You're saying he's a tight end guy. Yep. Right into a crowd to Delaney Walker. So this is interesting. We'll see what he decides to do here. Yeah. I'm not going to get much of a return on this, so I don't think he's going to fake it. But I'm going to run the safe return.
All set to punt here.
Just in case. Because, I mean, this is going into the end zone, or he's going to kick it out of bounds. One of the two. Yeah, there we go.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Seahawks are set now for their next possession.
So hopefully we can see if we can get a drive together like that first drive of the game.
Lynch is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Tackles made.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up
he's been
football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards,
heavily favoring the run here.
Get into the head of the
defense.
You're basically saying
When safety's in, 8 in the box.
Right
Russell Wilson has it under center. Lynch taking it up.
Oh, I thought I was going to have that.
It
looks like wide open for the first down.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run.
So we got to be careful here on these 2 outs that we don't throw a pick 6.
3rd and 2 here.
I've been known to do that if you watch the last game I played. I'm looking for Miller here.
He's looking to the right here on this
Nice.
throw.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Offense lines up here.
The Seahawks from the 32.
Here's the
Oh, come on, dude. You got to block the linebacker, the first linebacker there.
After the 2-yard
You don't do me
carry,
any
it
good
sets
by
up
hitting the
second
second
down
guy
and
out there.
Lynch is lined up in a single back formation.
Nice.
Miller's got it. A
Haha.
pass to the end zone. The 10.
That's basically going to do it.
Way home and all alone.
He hasn't really been able to get the ball downfield quickly,
Well, you
so
got a lead, you drive down
that is
the
a
field,
huge
you score a
touchdown right there.
Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient.
You can see it, and he was loading up on the run too, so he left that entire side of the field open. Or one of those receivers, whether it was Miller or I don't know if it was Curse or Lockett over there. One of them was going to be open.
And Washington's running this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20.
So
Mark him down at the 19.
basically going to live in the dime here, unless he starts coming out with 5 wide receivers.
The Titans come out for
Because
the
he can
next
run all he
possession.
wants now. It's not going to bother me one bit.
They come out in the dime package.
Now 1st and 10.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. They tackle
Because I said that last game
him at the
when that
26-yard
guy
line.
basically ran the ball
Sometimes it's good
downfield on
protection
me
by the offensive line.
in the no huddle with under 2 minutes to go to win the game.
And that's another completion by him.
The defense comes out in the dime.
The Titans snap it at the 26.
Ooh,
And sailing
that was a rough
out of
throw.
bounds. Third down now.
Spotlight Delaney Walker here.
Sankey in the backfield. Jake Locker back in shotgun formation.
Ooh, we went to the other tight end.
And this is going to be a 3 and out.
Well, the offensive
He's
coordinator
going to go for it here, obviously.
This time. Third short.
Ignore those
The pass is
announcers.
incomplete.
This is not a
Now it's
3 and
going
out.
down, and he's over there saying, I knew it. We should have run it.
Not far from a first
Let's see
down.
how
They're
he
going to
comes
go
out
for
here.
it. It's a
Yeah,
dime look
Walker
for the
again.
defense on this play. The Titans snap it up at the 26.
Oh, he's wide open. How does that happen?
He's brought down.
Well, I like the decision that time to go for it on
Oh,
4th and short.
that
Yeah,
was
you got
it.
some big old hogs up front. They're pretty strong, so it's 4th down. Go for it, and you pick it up.
They're in the hurry-up mode. The Titans will take the snap from the 25. Out of the pocket, looking to the right side and throwing. Walker's got the catch and the first.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
It's right. Chase past the defender. That picks up 11.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short.
That's big right there because that doesn't give him the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. The Seahawks come out in a dime package.
Nice.
Get him here for a sack.
Now, this is about as bad as it gets for
That's
a
big right there.
quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
Takes off with it. Throws to the right.
Oh.
Got a hand on it, forcing the incompletion.
There are a lot of ways to
3rd and
attack
goal
cover
here.
two.
Yeah.
You can go deep
Figured
down
on
the
that.
middle, where neither the
On the
safeties
audible
are,
there, or the
or
no
if
huddle,
the
that it was the
linebacker
vertical,
covers
so
somebody
probably
deep
going
down
to
the
see it
middle,
again here.
Then throw it short underneath the defense.
The
And the
Seahawks
spotlight
will come
Walker.
out in the dime. The Seahawks go with the dime formation
This
here
is
on
something right
defense. 3rd and 11.
Get him. Yeah.
Incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
His corner blitzes.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
All right, so we got 4th and goal from the 11.
The coach is going to go for it.
So I'm guessing this is going to go up the middle
Jay
to Walker.
Walker has it under center. The Seahawks with 2 extra defensive
Switching
backs
around.
in the dime. They failed to
Knew he was going
convert,
to try and force
now
it into
a change
Walker.
of possession.
4 guys
Honestly, this
around
kid,
him.
When you're a gambling football team, you're willing to go for it on 4th down, even though you're losing in the second half and you don't get it.
So we're just going to
You
force him
gotta
to use
deal
his
with a little
timeouts
bit
here.
of adversity and hope your defense can go out there and stop the other team's offense.
Offense lines up here. Lynch has got it on the handoff. The Titans
As I say,
signal for
is
the
he gonna use his
timeout.
timeouts?
And that's the first one they've used. 2nd down here.
Okay, Nick, no problem.
Lynch takes it outright. Lynch is tackled down.
Good job by the safety diagnosing the run, getting up.
So I'm going to
outside,
actually
and
throw
making
it
the
here.
tackle for a short gain.
Now 3rd
Just
and
because
10
if I pick up the first
following
down, this
run.
game's over. And if it's not there, I'm just going to take a sack and punt it. I don't know what he's doing. Switching up the safeties. Curse may be my read here.
3rd and 10. Play action Wilson.
We're just going to go underneath. Stay in bounds. Oh.
Snatches it.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind
That's all
by
right.
a few.
I mean, he's only got one
You gotta
timeout.
try and force the issue.
Basically going to get the ball to about midfield here. He needs 2 scores, so.
He wants to return this one. Good piece of tackling.
All right, so now we're just going to go into the quarter with 3 safeties. Basically, nothing over the top.
First down. Let's see what they come up with here. It's Sankey.
Still going
in
to
the
spotlight
backfield.
Walker because he's shown an affinity to force it into Delaney Walker.
Throws the pass.
There it is.
Intercepted that time.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
The Titans will take the snap from the 45. And they
Oh.
tackle him there at the 34.
Well, this is last time out, so.
One right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts. First down, pressure on every snap now. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Walker's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Jim, they're in the red zone, and what they have to do here is score as fast as you can so you can give yourself a few more opportunities.
Locker,
Oh.
touchdown. That'll close the gap.
Man.
That's a wonderful touchdown.
The path of no resistance there.
Under 2 minutes ago.
Well, now it's going to come down to an onside kick, so.
They're going to onside kick. And
Basically, if I recover it, it's over, because then I can just kneel, which I am going to do.
Can the defense be
Recover
ready?
this. If I don't recover this, I'm going to
The Titans need the
start
ball
freaking
back,
out.
so they're lined up for the onside kick.
go.
And unable to pull off the onside
Yeah,
kick.
so that's
The
going to do it,
hands
because
team
I am
comes
not
away
even going
with
to
the
risk handing it
football.
off.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Offense lines up here. Takes the knee. And here we have second down. Takes the knee. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
Sorry about that. Got a call from my wife. Nick, are you still there? So, we're planning on doing tacos for dinner. Would you guys be interested in having some tacos with us while you're here? Okay, alright, I'm gonna mute the stream then. I'm gonna call you on my phone just so we can get this conversation done quickly. All right, I'm back. All right, so I just saw what you wrote, Nick. Did you get a confirmation email from Twitch? I think it's from Twitch. Usually, whether it succeeds or fails, you'll get an email from Twitch that'll let you know either that it succeeded or failed. Oh, I'm looking at my computer trying to. Like, why didn't? Otherwise, you may have to cancel it and try again. But it also may be a server issue because I noticed like I've been having trouble streaming from Twitch today. Like it hasn't I haven't like dropped my connection at all, but it's been difficult, and sometimes my quality has dropped. No email. Yeah, that's weird. Because I know every time I export a Twitch broadcast to YouTube, I always get an email one way or the other. Ooh, now I'm going to be the Titans. Aw, the guy left. Where'd he go?